While I can't argue that imposing a junk food tax on things like corn, rice, potatoes, that sort of thing, things that are cheap in bulk, while I can't argue that that sort of tax would not sort of incentivize people to eat healthier, I can't argue that it's a categorically bad idea. Um, I'm hoping that this assignment is hypothetical. I've not heard of this. I hope that there's not actually somebody out there gaming to get this done because there's a lot of things that could go wrong because of that. Um, Plus, it disregards the fact that potatoes, for example, are very nearly a nutritionally complete food. There's, of course, some things that you're missing if you're trying to eat nothing but potatoes and live off of that, and I wouldn't recommend it, but that doesn't discount them nutritionally. I'm getting off subject there, but uh, take a look at it this way. So imagine that people were eating potatoes because they are cheap, one of the most inexpensive foods that you can buy in bulk, and feeding their families with them. And then somebody in politics decides that it's a good idea to quadruple the price of that uh, by passing some sort of tax on them. Well, of course, that would incentivize people to eat healthier, and I get that. But somebody with a limited amount of money, perhaps somebody that can only afford a limited amount of potatoes, isn't that's not going to make a difference in what they're eating. It's going to make a difference in whether or not they can eat. Um, the point of bulk foods is that people can eat them and not starve. So that's sort of an issue in my mind. Also, if you raise the prices on bulk agricultural goods, then you are going to absolutely bankrupt the people growing them because suddenly input costs have remained the same. Production, at least the first couple years, will most likely remain the same, but the prices will have gone up drastically for the consumer, so there will not be as much consumption, thus driving demand way down and driving the price way down. So, a lot of reasons I'm against this, but yeah, if we're talking about whether or not it would encourage people to eat more, I don't know, kale or whatever, which by the way is a garnish, it's not food, then yeah, I guess it would work for that. So, there's my opinion.